Hello, this is Donald Jenkins, your Master Purpose Development Coach, CEO of the Purpose Development Institute in Atlanta, Georgia. And welcome to the PDI Smart Academy, the home of the PDI Smart leadership team. I am super excited that you're here to get some very important insight that I'm sure that by the end of this video, you're going to find to be of great value for you and your team. Now, one of the things that I communicate to all of our clients is that the last thing that I want to do is to waste your time duplicating something that you're already doing in regards to leadership development. I understand, been in this industry for almost 40 years, I understand that there are tremendous resources when it comes to leadership development. Now, one of the things that me and my team did here at Purpose Development Institute, we wanted to figure out what are the deficiencies when it comes to developing leaders. In other words, how can we move leaders from just going through a check-the-box experience to having a check-the-heart experience? And we understand now that when you help leaders have a check-the-heart experience, it's going to allow them to have a higher return on the training investment that you're going to invest in your employees. It allows them to be able to easily translate what they learn in the classroom into real-world practices, and that's the power of purpose development. So what I want to talk about today in regards to this specific training that I'm going to give you some short clips about is how do we help leaders understand how to lead others in transforming jobs into a favorable opportunity. And the reason why that should be a focus for your leaders, because that is what we call on-the-job team building. You know, a lot of times we like to take our team off site and help them go through team building drills and strategies. Well, when you look at how to lead individuals in transforming jobs into a favorable opportunity, that is an on-the-job solution. In other words, it's a solution that they can practice as soon as they leave the training room. And that's the reason why this training is so important for you and your leaders, because it's one of the most neglected areas when it comes to leadership development, simply because every person on your team, they are locked out of the strength that comes from purpose. And when your team is locked out of the strength that comes from purpose, it's going to be difficult for them to transform their job into a favorable opportunity, which undermines the effort of your leaders bringing the team together. So again, I am excited to be able to share this with you, but more importantly, I'm excited to be able to have discussions with you as to how you can bring this to your organization. So again, sit back. I want you to hear from some of the leaders that have gone through this particular training and hear what they say about this powerful strategy of team building and bringing your team together. Look forward to working with you.
This was very helpful for me because lately I've been trying to figure out what my purpose is, but now I know that I shouldn't look for my purpose in my job. So yeah, I really appreciate this course.
More about my company. When I got into this business, I came in to find problems, to solve problems, because otherwise we come to trainings like this and it's just a check the box experience. Am I right? Check, we went to it. I'm good. Let's go on about our business. And sometimes that stuff is a little bit slow to implement, in everyday practices. So what my company did was we went out, we did a lot of research at the doctoral level to see what we can do to find problems. All right. Why is it that people just coming and going through training and the takeaways is not as strong as it should be? So my company focused a lot on that because I want to give you something that you can use. All right. Something that's going to be applicable as soon as you leave this room.
So I enjoyed today's training. It helped me understand the difference between internal and external focus and what my purpose was for my team. Right now, it helped me understand it in this stage of my career. I'm more focused on growing and developing my team. And that means exposing them to the right environments, the right people, and the right experiences so that they can grow within their roles.
If you fail to look internally, like Enrico just said, to the strength that comes from purpose, you will lose a significant advantage for bringing your team together. If you fail to look inside, you're going to lose that advantage. You got to look inward. All right, let's look at this chart real quick. Big mistake. One of the biggest mistakes in improving leadership effectiveness is engaging in surface level leadership practices. See all that stuff on the top? Everybody's doing all that stuff. Listening, empathy, communication, team player, mentoring, leadership, confidence. Everybody doing that. And we keep getting the same results doing the same thing. But as you can see, there's a root underneath that. And if the root is unhealthy, then everything you're doing on the top is going to be unhealthy. Because y'all know the deal. If the root system is not healthy, then it's going to be hard to grow stuff on the top. It's hard. So we don't do this. We do some of this, but we don't focus all of our energy on that here at my company. We do this. We're doing the root stuff. We're doing the dirty work. But I say you got to do the dirty work. Yeah, because a lot of times we don't want to do the dirty work, man. A lot of times that dirty work is you got to work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to do some stuff. You got to make some changes. Changes begat change. You got to do some dirty work because guess what? You got some unhealthy roots as a leader. You. Everybody say you, me. I got some unhealthy roots that I got to, somebody need to help me clean up my roots, and that's why I'm here. All right, I'm here to help you clean up your root system. Because when we clean up your root system, man, you're going to grow better. All right, then when you're growing, then you're going to help your team grow because your root system has been cleaned out.
This leadership training was very impactful because for me, over 20 years of business and leadership training is the first time that I've experienced training that talked about purpose and helping people understand that purpose is a big part of what drives an individual and it drives a team and it drives success really in a business. And so most of the trainings that I've seen have talked about the surface level things like communication and interpersonal skills, but they don't go down into the roots like this training has gone into and talk about internal things that affect how you show up, who you are as a person, and that drives how you lead. So I thought the training was